Racing League Monday night Gander Outdoor Truck Series. With me in the broadcast booth, we've got MP Roofer and Boomhauer. How you guys doing tonight?
Great, man.
Doing all right. For everybody that was just now following us, we apologize. We've had a little bit of technical difficulties. They are restarting the race because a couple people lagged out or didn't get in or something happened right from the start, so they're going to restart this thing. We're going to get right back at it.
That's right. Like I was just telling them, I was used to somebody else always doing the technical part of that. And, he's an actual, I'm not going to say what pro driver he is, but he's really good at doing all the technical things, which Boomhauer is too as well over here. So, like I told them, I don't know what to do when it comes to the YouTube password and all that, but I know how to announce. But
it can be
we'll
a little
get this
bit
thing going.
complicated.
That's what one thing that I was kind of hoping for NASCAR Heat 4. That now that I've actually had the president of the game come in and listen to some of the midnight broadcasts because like 7 of them guys got drafted, so they were being watched heavily. So I'm sure they're going to put commentator mode in the next NASCAR Heat 4 because they've seen how popular it got.
That would be nice.
That would be nice.
And I think they're going to put it where we can actually see what lap they're on, and they're going to put what order they're running, so we don't have to just guess. Right. What I used to do is watch Jason Keffer. He's the one that got drafted by Dale Earnhardt Jr. And
I used to watch Jason Keffer.
Yeah, I used to watch WVU Fans, which is now Jason Keffer, where, he changed his name since he got into the esports, but I used to watch his live feed, and that would give me, at least I knew what lap they were on, and which place, the 5 guys around him were right. So, but once you start doing it, you start remembering everybody's number, and it just becomes secondhand nature,
So tonight, our drivers line up. We've got Redleg in the 24, Trey in the 54, Sergeant Sauls in the 13, Terry in the 41, Ed Thomas in the 4, Batman Pew Pew driving the number 19, Don't Plays in the 92, YT Legend is driving the 88. We've got 2 16s. We've got Charlie in the 16 Napa truck, and we've got RKM in the red, black, and white 16. K-Taddy's in the 18. Brian is driving the number 8. We've got Maddie in the 02. Bruins in the 98. Celtics in the 2. And Pro Angler is in the 41, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Terry's actually running the 51. That's who that was in the last broadcast. We wasn't sure who it was.
Okay, so Terry's in the 51.
Yep, and Matty's running the number 3. For some reason, he switched the manufacturers on us, and he's running a Chevrolet tonight. So
okay, so
we'll see how he likes doing that.
Number 3.
I have to say, I feel a little bit betrayed with him doing that, seeing how I am one of his Ford teammates in the Cup Series. I'll have to have a little chat with him after this.
I'll tell you what, I was proud of you guys at Atlanta. Y'all held your own last night. There's only 2 of y'all. Y'all was really outnumbered. You was up there quite a bit. There's the invite. Matthew Baker.
I'm loading right now.
If I take mine before you take yours, it won't work right since you're the broadcaster. Right, okay. I did figure that out.
Send you another one, Roofer?
No, I'm in. I just wanted to make sure that it was after Baker got in. All right, I'm actually going to get to see some racing this time.
They're probably running their pace lap right now, getting lined up. Hopefully we can get loaded in before the drop of the green flag.
What we used to do was 2 pace laps, and that was usually perfect at the smaller tracks, but a track like this, 1 pace lap would probably be just about right.
Well, we've been doing this for quite a while now, so, I actually think even with the smaller ones, everybody's looking to see where they're starting and stuff. They're getting more of a grip on it, so even on the smaller tracks now, they're actually getting it down to 1 lap pace laps, which is nice to see. That way you have more time to actually run the race instead of...
Right. A lot of us poor guys, man, of this series, we run almost every night of the week just because, we like to race, you know. So, but I want to challenge some people out there that that are clean drivers that think they can come out here and not wreck some people to come out here. Give anybody, man, that you see the name up there, friend request, and say, hey, I want to know about joining Giggity, because I want to see all new guys out here in the trucks, and I just think it would be cool to see all, like, Brian's and Terry's, and and because some of these Cup regulars are really fast, so some of these guys are going to have to be on their game, or these Cup regulars will put them, a lap down quick.
But also, if you think you can run with them, if you think you can run with Giggity, you think you have a chance to run clean, run true and straight, clean races, you get in here, you start making your name being made. You can run hot spots in the Xfinity. Also, you can run in the Cup as well. We have, like I seen the other day, yesterday we had hot seat laps, got dash to get in. But it looks like we're getting ready to go green, so we buckle them seat belts and go.
Yeah, around here we got a little bit something for everybody. On Wednesday nights we got custom 2019 package open to anybody. So
here we go.
There's the green flag.
Here we go.
And Thomas taking us to the green flag. He got a pretty good jump there on the start. He got out of a pretty good lead. Followed by
I'll tell you
16
what,
of Charlie, I believe. Yeah,
Charlie, I've only ran with a few times, and he's been super fast every time I've ran with him.
He has been pretty impressive since joining Giggity.
Yes, he has. That we need to find a lot more guys like him, and we've been finding some really good talent here lately. I'm impressed, man.
Yeah, it looks like we got a 2-car pack right now, but it looks like 92. He's trying to close that gap, trying to get back up to that front pack. He's leading that second one.
Somebody want to send Taddy an invite?
Yeah.
Once you back out, you can't get back in.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. I tell you what, I'm watching the view from the front, and Ed Thomas, man, holding the heck of a line. That's one of my.
Don't back out. Hit your PlayStation button and invite him into the chat.
Okay.
So, looks like we got about a 10-car breakaway.
Looks like the front 4 or 5 is holding their line, but the ones at the back look like they're trying to get a little bit impatient, trying to make a run to the front.
Yeah,
they're all falling back in line now.
There's 8 of them there that are getting away from the rest of them. I think the rest of them might be playing some strategy and just kind of laying back right now. Wait and see how things shake up. Oh, there we go.
We got one in the grass.
Uh-oh, we got one more in the grass, yep. He held it, got it back up there. Yeah, he lost the draft. That's going to be tough for him.
Oh, and there's 24 of red leg. Oh, I hate that for him.
Oh, he's not a rookie either, I expect that out of the rookies, but
54.
red leg's actually an NBM guy.
There's the 54. He got stepped out of line.
Yeah, he's falling back.
He's losing some momentum.
He's back in line now.
So is that the 54 of Terry?
No,
54 is
is
Trey. The 54 is
Trey.
Yeah, he's just,
That's Trey. The 54 is Terry 5 times.
51's Terry.
So there's something great about being in the booth. You can go in and, watch how every different driver drives, and when you have to drive that driver, you know if they're one of those aggressive drivers or if they're one of those guys that's going to give you room. That's one thing. You can switch the camera angles and go and watch from inside, see how they're holding the line. It's pretty cool.
We got mainly the Toyotas up front right now.
Right now, they're looking pretty strong, yeah.
Oh, looks like the 8 made contact with the 54.
Excuse me, guys, but no, yeah, it's really tough to sit there in third place because you gotta. Oh, as you see, there's potholes down there too. You gotta watch out
Oh
for.
yes.
But
And potholes going down the
sometimes,
backstretch will throw your truck for a loop.
last night, you know, like in the cup race, some people had to pit, but that was the guy that was out in front. But I sat in third, fourth place and just sat there, 70% throttle. Never cracked it 100%, barely the whole race, but I made it all the way without having to pit. So I want to see if these guys, if they stay patient in a line like that, or if they're going to start trying to go to the outside and see if they can make a pass. Which is clean as Ed Thomas is running right now. It's going to take.
It's going to be hard to get around him.
Yeah,
that's right.
Ed Thomas is a pretty good driver, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You may actually
Yes.
see him.
Oh,
pull
Z2
and
and 16 make
See,
contact. That's two of our better drivers there, actually. That didn't mean to happen.
Right,
I'm
that's
gonna
the
go back
thing
to
with
here.
being in the middle of the line there is,
Right.
you know, when you have
It's
to
so
let out
easy.
to keep from running over the guy in front of you, if the guy behind you doesn't check up, that's exactly what happens. They'll knock you right out of line.
To be good at Daytona, I tell you what, man, you almost gotta almost anticipate. You gotta kind of almost be a psychic and be like, you know what, I think this is what's fixing to happen, and prepare for it. And sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't.
Right.
I mean,
you got to take that gamble.
right. You just
you
gotta
got
kind of.
You got the 41, a pro angler there. He's in third, just holding right on to that. Oh, that was.
Looks
That's
like
Oh,
they're
look,
outside
the
lines
top
trying
line's
to get
moving.
going.
Oh, 51 and the 16.
We got a wreck. The
Oh,
16,
coming
the
around.
54.
Oh, that's
looks
51.
like-
Caution.
Wow, gosh. Yeah,
I
shut-
No caution?
don't
shut her
think we're
down.
getting a caution.
I don't think we are either. I think we're still
Wow.
I
running.
think we're staying
See,
green. That must
this
have
ain't
been a
the-
lag wreck.
yeah, hey. Yeah.
All I know is the 16 got
The
airborne.
54,
but he's
the
still-
51, the 8.
Now,
So-
here's the strategy you play now. You better keep your butt on the lead lap to the end of the stage.
So we've got the 4 and the 16, the 4 of Ed Thomas and the 16 of
I
Charlie
seen a car on pit
on a
road
2-car
already.
breakaway.
The 18 NASCAR is looking like he may have lagged out. RKM.
That would be Teddy.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
that's
has he joined
Teddy.
our chat yet? Pretty sure I cleared him to join.
For Teddy,
I
I
think-
know.
Oh, looks like we might
Is that
have
the
a
caution or
caution
the end of the
out.
stage?
I tell you what, though, if I know Teddy, he's going to be more excited about Atlanta than Daytona. Anyways, but I still would like to have him up here in the booth, so he
Yeah,
could
I sent
explain.
him. I just sent him another
yeah.
invite. So
Yeah, I just messaged him and he said never mind, but you know, he might pop in now that he's got an invite. You know, he might be
Well,
listening
end of
home to see
stage.
how we're doing. In the
So
stage,
stage
yet.
one.
Go
Ed
ahead,
in
bud.
first. We got Charlie B in second. Pro Angler in third. Brian in fourth. Celtics fan rounds out the top 5. We got Red Leg, Sergeant Saws, Don't Play, Terry, and Trey for your top 10.
Well, Trey got him a top 10. Good job, Trey. I'm keeping track of you tonight now because you said you helped broadcast that cup race yesterday, and very first time we were joking around before the race. He said, "You know what? Mama always said I got face from radio."
oh, looks
So,
like we got Pro
you
Angler
know.
playing a little bit of strategy,
Yeah.
jumping out to the lead.
Yes, we do.
Oh,
we also
Angler.
got the yellow truck of Celtics back up there in the top 5. Looks like he recovered from that little bump in the wall he had earlier.
Pro Angler,
Looks like
he
Ed Thomas, man, he's making a strong run on
Oh,
the
Angler's on
top
the
there.
apron.
Come on, get it off there from
he
Pro
held
Angler.
it. He held
I'm
it.
actually
Ed
gonna.
Thomas.
I'm a
Ed
root for
Thomas
Angler
back
at
to
the
the
moment.
lead.
His
Looks like we
birthday
got
was
the
just-
8 of Brian into
Oh,
the
they're
wall
stacking up
there.
that
Oh,
trouble.
they're
As
wrecking.
they're all coming around, trouble.
Oh, they're
yeah.
holding
I
it.
don't see him wrecking. They're
They're
all holding it though.
Oh, we
I
do
think
have a spin.
Yep,
I don't think the
92
caution
spinning.
still may
Looks like
not
a
come out,
solo.
guys.
Yeah, it's a solo truck. I don't think it's going to come out.
51, the
No.
51 and Terry 5-time. He was mowing the grass. And he went
Yeah.
around.
Wow. I tell you what, that's all it takes in these, you know.
Here, let's ride around with the 5th place guy here. We got Charlie in the 16. Running 5th place.
Okay, something
we got
came
battle
up
for
with
the
Taddy,
lead.
guys. So Taddy did not lag out. You know, he had a, you know, something came up. So he had to jump out of the race.
Okay.
He was coming in to inform us, you know, but we got it taken care of. Maybe he'll make it back for Atlanta, but that was a nice move by the 2 to get by Ed. You know what he did?
That's the 2
you know,
of Maddie, isn't it? No.
Celtics.
Yeah.
Celtics.
Celtics.
Is the 2.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You know, because it's with no help either. You know, that's pretty tough to do at Daytona.
But gave him a little bump and got him up off that bottom line coming out of turn 2, sneaked down below him going down the backstretch, and he was already there. Ed couldn't do nothing about it.
I'll be honest, last night he passed me underneath the yellow line, but you know, I went a little high.
Flag, so.
Right, that's right. You know, we were having fun. I knew it was coming. I went a little high and gave him a little room. It was in all fairness, you know,
one thing I will say about the Celtics, he will, if you give him just the slightest bit of room, he'll stick his nose in there and he'll take that spot away from you in a heartbeat. I know from personal experience.
We got the 41 of Pro Angler making a move there on Ed Thomas. He just got the underneath of him.
I don't think he was
teammates going to get together on the high line though, so it looks like we got Toyotas and Chevys teaming up here in the front.
In the back, the 2 red cars made contact. Let's see if they can shape up here and form a line. They got to get, if the 24, 54, and the other guys will line up instead of race each other, they might be able to catch the pack.
Right.
And you've seen them
line up,
bumping each other there.
4 or 5 of them together and line up. They're all in different chats, so we got to race them to get in front of them.
I'll tell you what, if I had Boomhauer and Kevin Macy and the guys in the front or side running 2 by 2 like they are right now, and I got 3 guys and we're 3 seconds back that can know what they're doing, we're gonna catch them.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right. Because these guys out front shouldn't be fighting right now. They should be
line up
and
making
it out. He's making a move on
Thomas
Celtics.
making a lead. He's taking it away.
And I believe they're gonna hang out.
Little contact. Everybody's
Celtics
teammate Charlie right behind him pushing him.
Very respected driver
Charlie,
in the
there goes Angler. He's falling back to 4th.
Yeah, that's what happens. You get out. Oh, we got Angler down in the grass.
He held it.
Come on, Angler. Nathan Morrison, this is his birthday the other night. Get a shout out, buddy. That's Pro Angler there.
Birthday. Happy belated birthday.
Yep.
Yes,
his
sir.
birthday was yesterday, I believe, or the day before yesterday.
No, it was last week.
Oh, as we can see, he got down there again, but
Angler
that one
definitely lost a lot of momentum. Angler lost a lot of momentum. He's back there now.
When the 4 is holding that line the way he is, I mean, he's running like we do.
They got the 16
move Charlie
just getting moved out of the way by Charlie. Yeah. Oh, look at that. There's the 13 of Sergeant Saul's moving into the picture.
It's Sergeant Saul's. That's
wow.
nice.
Where did he come from?
Right.
Looking like Kevin Harvick, the closer out here.
He just snuck out of nowhere.
Come on, Sergeant. Yeah, I know he's gotten a lot better. He's really fast on dirt. I know if any of you guys run dirt, that man's really fast on dirt. Yeah, we're gonna get him over here in the trucks, try to get him a little faster. And he's done a great job so far.
Also, anybody watching this, if they also want to run dirt, we do have dirt races on Friday nights, custom and default. Just hit my buddy up, Ty_FWB_Saturn86. He's a good buddy of mine. He does all the dirt stuff. Just hit him up on PlayStation Network, and if you're looking to race, he can get you in.
They could actually get a hold of any one of us. Baker Bones 1982. They get a hold of you. Sergeant Sauce, yes, into the apron, shot him up to the wall.
Yeah, a lot of people know MP Roofer. I mean, Baker Bones, Von Boomhauer. Anyways, I got a YouTube channel. I'm sure I'm almost positive Ben Howard does too.
Yes, I do.
mean,
Yes, I do.
just Giggity Racing League. I mean, just go in there, Caddy, and anybody, man. You see in this lineup, send them a message, and you're interested in to come on. And we try to find just clean drivers. So if you're wild now, this ain't the league for you. As you can see, we haven't even had a caution yet, guys. And that's how we like it.
Oh, that was the stage.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, but there's been a breakaway. Ed Thomas in the 4 and Celtics in the 2, man. They are checking out on everybody. They hit the apron there, lost the draft, and those guys are checking out.
Yeah, I tell you what, Ed was originally, I think, slated to run either Xfinity or Cup, and he wasn't able to run those days because of work. So he said, hey, I'm going to have to run the Truck Series. So he is one of our favorites, I'm pretty sure, to win this series here. So I knew some of them guys that were trying to qualify in were going to have their hands full with him.
He's pulling away from Celtics there now.
Yeah, he is.
Him and Celtics have put a little bit of space on the rest of the
closing
field.
the gap on again. Now here he goes.
They're getting
Celtics good for
I don't even know what to call that, guys. I don't think Celtics meant to do it that rough, but that was pretty rough there.
Right,
man.
he's pretty good at jumping in there and taking that space away. If you move up the track just a little bit and give him room to put his nose in there, he's taking it.
But the 4 was completely running the yellow line. I mean, there's a point where you just don't put it on the apron.
Right.
But, I'm surprised to see Celtics do that.
Coming back up there on the
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Now the 4's fixing to get some help. Yeah,
it's Charlie from the 16. He's running Celtics down now.
Yes,
I tell you what, this 24 and the 54 get up there.
Stage is over with.
He forced the issue there to get that stage win. There's
and
Celtics.
He's not even running for points. Wow.
No. Yeah, that's a pretty bold move to do on a points runner just to get the stage win.
Yeah, that's pretty rough there. I mean, I could understand the win, but not a stage win. But hey, to each their own, you know. But
right, for a non-points driver.
2 results. We've got Celtics, as you see, moving Ed out the way. Charlie finished in 2nd. Ed still managed to hang on to a 3rd place finish. We got Redleg and Trey for the top 5, and Sergeant Sauls, Pro Angler, Brian, RKM, and Terry to round out the top 10.
I'll tell you what, now, I mean, next time he gets on my bumper, I'm letting him go. You know, I'm not going to hold the guy up. I'm just letting him go.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Terry 5-time. He saved it out for a 10th place finish there.
Oh, somebody's strategy here. We got the 54 and 2 out front. Yeah. Trey, I was watching his onboard. He was a little bit.
Oh, here comes Ed already making it 3 wide.
Ed's got a pretty
coming
strong
back to that lead.
Ed's got a pretty
look at Ed.
strong
The apron is going.
And we got trouble.
We
got the big one tonight at Daytona.
51 to 24.
And the list goes on. About $500,000 in trucks.
Just 41. 16. 51.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Man.
That's what's great about video games.
And Sergeant Sauls look like he's stuck between the apron and the tracks. He's not moving.
You don't have to pay for it, at least.
All right, now that we've got Ed and Celtics both on the front row, then again, Celtics didn't pit that last go-around, so is he going to pit and give up the lead, or is he going to start right next to Ed, see if these two can keep on duking it out?
Sure. You know, I'm surprised I haven't seen RKM up there tonight in the 16 now.
He was up there until that last restart.
I think he hit that apron and I think he hit that apron and that hurt him.
Yeah, Ed jumped up in there trying to make it 4 wide, going for that lead. And
now we got Redlegs back in it as well. That'll be interesting.
We got Trey in 3rd, right behind him. Is he going to push the 2, or is he going to try to get his way around him?
I think if
These
they
trucks
can
The
get
though
to the
going into
41 of
news
turn
Angler,
one.
the 41 of
What are you
Angler just
guys
moved up
thinking?
into fourth.
If the 4 can get in second place behind Celtics, do y'all think anything goes? You
I
know,
I
is that what
I
the
think
4's thinking at this point?
I think he's gonna force the issue when it comes to Celtics at this point. To be honest with you,
Oh,
It's
Angler up
Pro
back on the apron
Angler forces.
again. He comes back up. He
we
hangs
got the
on to everybody
24
next
red
to him.
leg moving into third.
Yeah,
Ed
he said,
got
you
up
know what?
high
I'm
right
gonna go
there. I
high.
don't know.
Yeah, and he said
He's dropping
I think
back
he's
in.
gonna get behind Red Leg. I think him and Red Leg get together.
They're gonna get
I mean
around
that,
those guys.
yeah.
They're gonna
Because
get
Trey's
around.
not right. He keeps bobbing and weaving a little. He needs to be glued to Celtics bumper, and
Well,
that's not.
we got three Toyotas in second, third, and fourth. Maybe they can get a run on that Chevrolet. Oh, we got Angler in the wall.
Angler in the wall
It looks
too.
like
Another
he's
car in the
tangling
wall.
with RKM. The 13 of
Trey's in
RKM.
second, guys, which
And
is
the
going to be.
caution's out.
Yeah. Oh, Trey up there running Satan. Celtics, Trey, but I tell you what, if that 4 can ever, you know what I think's fixing to happen? I'm pretty sure the 4's fixing to restart behind the 2, so we're fixing to see if we get any fireworks here. Maybe it's too early. Maybe he waits to the end. I mean, he almost gave him a free pass. I'm pretty sure these guys have ran with each other before, Ed Thomas and Celtics, yeah.
This
Well,
should be
also,
an
these
interesting
trucks.
red start. Or interesting restart.
They can be like, hey,
These
you want to
trucks
put on
going
a
into
show?
turn one. Yeah. Whenever you're not up to speed yet, they can be a little bit dicey to hold on to. You're trying to hold that bottom line, and it don't always work that way. Sometimes you'll catch that apron like you've seen Angler do, and come back up the track.
Oh,
but
we got the 54 there. The 54 Trey starting second. We got Ed right behind Celtics there. How do you guys think this is going to work
that's red leg
out?
behind Celtics. We got.
Behind Celtics, okay.
I'm still thinking that 4 car is him. He's probably
He controls the race.
Right.
Oh,
I will say he's good at controlling it. Oh, they are slicing and dicing back there.
These guys in the back, they're the ones that have to.
It's on them. They're gonna have to get filed up. They're gonna have to get single file and actually be able to then push everybody else around Celtics. I don't think he's gonna give it up.
As you can see, Trey, he got hung out to dry on
be
top.
a hard one to pass.
Oh
but
yeah,
now we
it's
got
gonna
Red
take.
Leg and Celtics both running Chevrolet,
Right.
so
That's true. 2 Chevys, 1
Oh,
Toyota.
here comes the
Uh-oh.
4
Oh.
trying to make a move.
Who's
Toyotas.
that pushing him?
The 51 is
Terry.
Terry 5-time, and he's got Ed
Terry
right behind
Tritt.
him.
I don't
Yep,
think
they're all in Toyotas, so maybe them 4 Toyotas on the outside can maybe do
If it was
something. Team up on
Teddy,
these
if it was
Chevys.
RKM, I mean, I could see it happening, but I tell you what,
looks like
they
they're
actually
trying.
they got four Toyotas compared to
Oh,
two.
touch!
Oh,
Oh, and they're wrecking behind him.
Toyota camp just
wow.
got taken out. Wow, he got tail whipped, and it totally took him out, and no caution, guys.
caution.
Oh, we're probably winding down to about 10 to go too. That's
Caution
still,
is
I
out.
think caution is
out.
just come out. Oh man.
And that means now
We've got the 8. Yeah, that involved the 8, the 92 it looks like, the 16.
Let's see.
Yeah, that took out quite a bit of them.
The 92, that's don't play. The 8, that's Brian.
We got
Who
Ed
else did you say?
starting. Ed Thomas starting third this time. How do you think this is going to work out going into turn 1?
this is going to be interesting, I have to say.
This is what I was been waiting for, because I
Right.
honestly think that Ed Thomas has the best truck out there.
I think
myself.
he's got the truck to beat tonight. That is for sure.
Me
If
too.
he,
I mean, Celtics.
I think if Celtics is pretty tough, but I think if Celtics gives
Right.
if that opening's there, Ed's going to take it at this point.
I think that
All
stage
Ed
2
needs-
finish fueled the fire. It was inside
It
of
did.
Ed.
But also, I think Ed's going to have a little bit of help from another Toyota to get around him now.
That is true, but now his help. Oh, we already got one in the grass. As he saves it
Here,
so
we'll
far.
ride along with Ed here on this restart and see how this pans out.
There we go. As you can see, they hit the
Got
top
inside
side
on
is
him.
not
Whoa.
moving right, so that breaks up the Chevy tandem. So now we got Chevy, Toyota, Chevy. That's
Toyota, Ford.
right.
Oh,
That's
look at man Angler back up in there in the top
It's
five.
trying to make the
Oh,
move to the
as you can
top.
see,
Oh, he's opening
if
the
he
door.
would
now
have,
he's got his
Red
Toyota.
Leg wouldn't go
He
with
got
him.
some help.
Man,
Of course Red Leg wouldn't go with
nobody
him. He's in a
wouldn't go with him.
Oh
Man.
boy, he's getting freight trained.
Is that gonna leave the door open for Angler though? Can he get around these
they're
two
trying to
Chevys by
get
himself?
lined up.
He needs to get back to the bottom because everyone's
He needs
going
to
to
get RKM right on his tail. If RKM can get up there,
And
if RKM
that'd
can
be
get
the
up there and
person.
push him, that'd be the person he needs to actually push him.
right. And haven't got to talk a whole lot about RKM tonight, but man, that guy,
Here he
he's
comes. He's
really a
moving
class
into
act
5th
guy.
place. So
Yes,
Come
he
on,
is.
RKM. Come on, buddy. Give it up there and give that for.
Oh, Angler.
Oh, Angler.
He tried to pass the spot, take the spot from
And
Angler.
what's he
We
running,
got
a
the
Ford or a
16
Chevy?
of
Angler's in a
Arcade.
Ford.
Our only Ford up there
All right,
tonight
so
is
now
Pro
we-
Angler.
All right, now we got RKM and Ed possibly teaming up here and see if they can't do anything with these guys.
Wow, this is getting interesting. Celtics is
Well,
holding a
seeing
good
how
line.
Red Leg.
Oh, Angler just
Angler got
took
loose
out
and popped
RKM.
Angler.
What was that?
That controller, he's not having good controller strength at Daytona. You know, this is one of his weaker tracks. He says he's really fast here, but he's not good at running long races here. And as you can see, that's why I'm glad I have that's why I
Oh,
consistently
he's trying
run
to
good
push
at
up
Super
on him
Races.
again. Oh, RKM
Hey,
looks
returned
like
to
that's
Red Leg.
favor.
payback
Looks like-
right
yeah.
there.
Yeah, that was
That's payback right there.
That
He
left
said,
the
"You
door
know
open
what?
for Ed. Here he comes back up on the
Yes,
bumper.
sir.
Red Leg.
And I believe they're going to get a caution back there, but that's going to put Ed
Yep.
right
Yeah,
behind.
here comes the
You know what?
caution. That's going to put him right
I
behind
think
Celtics
he's going to
again.
learn a lesson. You know, he's going to say, you know what? I'm not going to see if
Right, he's
Red
not
Leg's going to push me.
Right. He's
I'm
not
going
gonna
to
jump
do this
out
thing
on him.
myself. Right.
And
He's
even though
wanting to do
Angler's
it
in
the
a
right
Ford,
way. Right. Angler, if he can just hold that thing straight, he's really good at a few other tracks I've ran at, but Daytona is not his strong suit. You know, I tried to tell him to take his steering sensitivity down a little. I don't run on controller myself, so it was hard for me to help him. You know, I could see how it would be hard to
So
run
how's
at Daytona on
strategy
a
going to
controller.
play out here with this pit stop, do you think? Two
Uh,
tires
no,
of
I
gas,
think
gas only,
I
probably
don't know.
gas
I think
only
we'll
at this
see.
point.
Yeah, I think we'll see gas only for the most part.
Exactly. Last night, I
Oh, we
actually
got Ed
lost
in
the
the
race.
lead. Ed
Yes,
is
we
starting
do.
first.
So, you know what? He took gas only. The 2-car did what I did last night and took tires, and that's
Here we
what
go.
finished me
Here's our
fourth
restart.
instead of
How's
the lead.
this going to play out here for the end of the race?
All right, let's see. I don't know if Celtics are running like that
You
twice.
got the
Do
54
you?
Trey pushing them. They got to make sure they don't
Yeah.
open that door for Celtics because they'll.
And that's what it looks like Trey's doing.
Here,
Oh,
stacking
there's the
up
8.
already.
There's the 8 of Brian taking it
Celtics
out
went
on.
to the back.
he took out Celtics, it looked like.
Yeah, the 8
Oh,
of
he's
Brian.
around.
Oh,
Spinning.
Andy's in a
Celtics
wreck.
Big
is
time
spinning.
around.
He's trying to
I
get
think
back
it's
up
lag.
in there. I think it's lag too. Looks like the caution might be
Yeah.
out again. No caution.
No, they're running. Celtics went to the back because he was lagging. It happens quite a bit. I've seen it happen a few races. We just didn't catch it
All
on
right, we
camera.
got-
The drivers.
So the
We got
8
four
the
8 of
Toyotas up there in
Brian.
the front.
The 8 of Brian, we haven't mentioned him at all tonight. He's now up there in the 3rd spot. That's pretty
If
surprising.
these guys are smart, they will stay lined up
and just
leave
go.
the rest.
Right. And then you got the 16 of Charlie there in the Napa truck. He's back up there in the mix in the top 5.
I'm gonna have to work with Trey as being a Toyota teammate and help him keep that thing just a little straighter. As you can see, I mean, he's doing a good job right now, but it's tough for him to keep
And it looks
just
like you got the
perfectly straight.
51 of Terry in 5th. That's a top 5
Yeah, he's
Toyota
catching 'em.
camp.
Right.
That's top
'Cause right
5
now,
Toyotas.
he needs to be tucked underneath the 54, but he really can't because he don't know the 54 is going, you know, bobbling around.
Right.
It's hard.
Well, this is a
But
strong
I think the
showing for the
4 is so
Toyotas tonight.
strong, though. Yeah, that it's going to be hard to beat them, guys.
This is a
The
strong
question
showing
is,
for
are
the
they going
Toyotas.
to settle for second, third, and fourth? And they going to keep pushing Ed, or are they going to try to make their own move?
They're all in the same. I think even if they tried to pull out on Ed, I think Ed's fast enough, knows how to run that bottom good enough. It'd take all 3 of them, and I don't know if Trey could hold the top line. He'd have to do it just right. I think they're going to be just content where they are if they can
I
finish
think
it
they
out.
are.
Just
If they
where
take
they
the
are.
top 5, I think the Toyota Camry
Yeah.
will be happy with what they've got going on.
That's
right
what
now.
I'm thinking. Trey would be
And I
happy
mean,
to
they've
get
got
here,
their
do.
team captain, and they're telling them, you know, just run
Right.
it. So
They're all in the same party, right? So they're, you know, they're probably saying, hey, let's just stay lined up and let's run this thing. Ed's
Right.
probably telling them, to, you know.
Right.
I noticed that Ed's
don't
running a
race
little bit
each other
higher
until the
line.
last lap.
Yes.
And I
He's
think
holding
Ed's
the
running
higher
that higher
line to
line
help Trey.
So, yeah,
Yep.
to help him stay off that apron so he don't get spun around on his own.
Exactly. They're probably coaching Trey right now, you know.
Oh, looked like Brian almost was about to make a move.
Yeah,
Brian, he's come a long way too since he's been in Giggity with his line.
He has.
yes.
Yeah,
he has.
definitely has learned, you know, to hold a
I
better
tell you
line,
what,
a little more
last
control.
night in the open, he was only a second and a half behind me, and he was catching, and thank goodness I caught the draft of the guys in front of me, or he might have caught me.
Oh, yeah, I was doing that broadcast. He would have ran you down if you wouldn't have got it.
Right. He was coming. Yes. I was worried. That's what I said. I knew if I didn't get him. But right now, Trey's doing a great job of just staying in line, and they're walking away.
Oh yeah, they're
Yes, they
definitely
are.
putting
Right
a big
now,
Looks
gap
like
on
they've got
the
at least
field.
Ed's pulling up high. He's letting Trey and them go.
Wow. Maybe he's wanting to pit, and he's scared to try to come in pit road with Trey behind him, or you know anybody behind him. Maybe
Looks
they're
like
gonna make their
just
green
making
flag
a
pit.
switch.
No. You know what? He might say, hey, let me get back here and push you guys and seal this deal off. He knows he's got a good truck, I think.
Right.
And here Trey is out front here at Daytona, looking really, really strong.
Brian in the number 8 moves up to second, and Charlie in the 16 in the third. Ed Thomas is in our 4th place truck. This is
This is good to see.
Race.
Yeah, all our dark horses are really all up front right now, really.
Right.
I mean, well, I wouldn't call Ed a dark horse, but still, he wasn't a cup regular, you know, he was going to run. But this is a really good job right now. I told you, I knew that's what was going on.
He was pitting.
Yeah. I was going to say, you don't come out of that lead unless...
That's probably the last green flag pit stop of the, that's probably going to, they're all probably going to have to pit before the end of this stage, so.
Right, I think that's what helped. I mean, I hit my pit stops perfect. You know how if you hit pit road at like 28 mile an hour, you go down pit road real slow and you get like a 16-second stop? Both of my pit stops last night, I came in perfectly at like 45 mile an hour, and they were good 14-second stops. So
you would have thought that the
like
Toyotas would have pitted together. I mean,
yeah, that's what I was about to say.
If you got to make a stop before the end of the stage, why not make it together?
Some of these guys like running all their fuel out.
I understand, but I mean, you know, if you're working
I think
with
that's
your
what
team,
I would have
you know,
done too.
So then that way there, everybody comes out in the draft. Cause
oh yeah, I definitely would have pitted with Ed. I wouldn't have left him out to dry like that.
Right.
At least split it 2 and 2.
Right.
Something like that. Just don't leave one of your buddies hanging out, you know, by himself.
If I'd have been
like
the 16, I would have come in with Ed, because I think that would have put me in the captain seat.
Right.
Yeah, because Charlie and Ed definitely better run together.
Yeah. See, Charlie,
The 8 of
neutral
Brian is
lead.
doing really well tonight. Running
They're
up in
all
second.
staying off that bottom line.
Right.
I noticed they're
trying
running
to
the
miss
middle.
I think it's because they're trying
Right.
to make sure they don't hit the glitches.
Right.
So that way they're not spinning out. I mean, you don't want to get it screwed up because of a glitch in the game.
These guys are right now. Trey's excited as can be just to be leading these laps. I already know if he ends up pulling out even a top 3 out of this race, he'll be really super excited. And even Brian, Brian will be too. And like y'all said, really, really fast.
Right. And then I mean, Charlie, Charlie won the qualifying race last night to get into the Cup races. So
he was smoking
he ran
fast,
really
man.
well last night as well. So
yes,
I
tell you, yeah, he did a great
been impressive.
job.
He's been impressive since joining Giggity. That is for sure.
I think Charlie would be someone you might want to watch out for in the next race at Atlanta.
Right, he did well at Atlanta last night, so I see him being up front at Atlanta tonight in the trucks for sure.
Yeah.
I definitely see him running top 3 in the trucks as well. And Ed Thomas, I bet he's in the top 3.
That's what I was wanting to see well, they haven't pitted yet, so when they pit,
then we'll know how it's
Are we on the last lap? Because it looks like he's making a move.
Yeah, they're getting pretty racy now.
Looks like Charlie's going to stick with Trey. Looks like he might try to do something coming on the inside of him, maybe.
That's what happened. Watson, he didn't have enough fuel to make it, so he had to pit. The other guys had enough fuel to make it, unless they run out at the line.
Racy.
Oh, who's gonna? The 54? Did he just win the race?
54, is that the race?
Yes. Trey
just won the race.
Trey, way to go,
got Charlie
Trey.
in second, and we got Brian in third. So we got Toyotas.
Ford didn't have enough gas because he was out front.
Second, and Brian, wow, in the 8, pulling out a top 3.
And we got Terry in fourth, so that's top 4 for Toyota.
Look at that, man.
Terry in 5-time was 4th. Wow.
If anybody would have put this bet down pre-race in Vegas, they would have made a lot of money with the field. They would have said Celtics, Teddy, and RK, and look what happened. That's impressive.
Oh, I definitely would have.
Right. That's awesome,
That's
man.
Impressive.
I'm glad to see it.
Yeah, that was
These guys,
good race
probably
there.
first time they've ever been invited to the booth for finishing the top 3. This is going to be cool, man. I'm proud of them.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can get Trey in the chat party.
Let me,
get over here and accept it.
Trey's in the 54. Let's see here.
Terry and Boom. Okay, yeah. Some of them already backed out. Wow, that was
a good race.
Like Daytona, that's what I love about the Daytona, man. Anything can happen. Anything. I don't know where Terry or Trey qualified. I'm gonna ask him when he comes in here, but anything can happen. Your 10th place qualifier can end up winning
Trey,
the race.
congratulations, man.
I told you, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Good job.
I gotta ask you. I gotta ask you now. There for a minute, the Toyotas were running top 4. If Ed
top 5
ran out of gas and had to pit, you think you had a chance to get around him because he looked like he was the dominant truck tonight?
He did look good.
If I had, it depends on how it went down. At the end, like say you saw Brian.
All 4 of y'all running right there together. So I mean, would y'all teamed up against him or what?
Nah, I don't think so. Like I said, we look for a big picture. Try and get
But if
Toyota's
y'all
top
just stayed in line, yeah. I was thinking y'all would just stay in line.
Yeah. Like I saw Brian, he tried to make a move. Maybe, like saying, if Echo may have stayed out, I might have tried to make a move and see what happened, but if I knew it was going to interact, I wouldn't. I would just back down, just roll, and just
Yeah,
drop to the rear.
there at the end, Brian did try to make a move to the outside, and Charlie stayed with you, and he pushed
Like
you to the win.
Yeah, I kind of had to move because I've been in that situation before where if you're the third place car, you always go back to get that position. I knew he was going to try. I saw him peeking out there. I got a little nervous because I thought Charlie was going to stay with him on the outside. Then I would be in a lot of trouble. But when I saw him, he laid back a little bit. I knew that if I just stopped his momentum and got back to the bottom, I should have this win in the bag.
Nice, man. Well, congratulations and good luck at Atlanta.
Win. You got your playoff points. How you going to tackle Atlanta? You going to play a little bit safer now that you got this win tonight, or are you going to go hard and fast again?
Always go for the win.
All righty, man. Well, congratulations.
There you go. Good job, Trey.
Like saying,
good job.
First win, Giggity. At Daytona,
All right,
that's all I say.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
All right,
Hey,
appreciate it, y'all.
I got a question for you, Trey, before you leave. When you seen that Celtics and Taddy and RKM and them guys was going to run, what did you think your odds of winning before the night? You know, you was probably a little intimidated maybe, and look how the finish come out. You know, you, Brian, none of the Cup guys even finished in the top 5, actually. So
yeah, a lot of them had trouble. Like saying, Celtics, he was kind of hard to beat. He was kind of all over the place with me on my screen, but like saying, he was fast. At Daytona, it doesn't matter. He had fast cars, all depending on what position was at.
That's right.
Like saying, it's all to me. If I had teammates behind me, we could do anything. We could do anything we wanted to.
Well,
all right, man. Well, we'll
get
let
them
you
at Atlanta,
get
buddy.
ready for Atlanta, man.
All right, appreciate y'all. Talk to y'all later.
Yes, sir.
All righty. All right, well, there you have it from our race winner.
Oh, Trey, I bet you he's happy as can be right now.
Yeah.
That's first win ever. I know I was happy when I got my first win ever in Giggity. I was happy. You know, it's always fun.
All right, well, we're going to cut this broadcast.
Are we going to try to get our second and third place guys in here?
Well, there's only a 10 to 15 minute break in between, so they're probably taking their little breaks, you know, getting something to drink, using the bathroom and all that stuff, so we'll let them do that.
If you want to send them an invite and see if they join, you can.
Yeah, I don't think I got Charlie or even know who Charlie is.
Real quick. And
remember, we can't drag this out too much. We've got another race to go.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna get ready and go ahead and stop this.
Yeah, get ready for Atlanta. So, all right.
Yep.
See you guys in
Catch y'all
Atlanta.
later. Catch y'all in a few minutes for round 2.